Hi, I'm Paul Blackshaw and I'm a farm business advisor with Meridian Agriculture. I'm based here at Rutherglen in northeast Victoria, and I provide services in farm financial analysis, benchmarking, farm business performance, succession planning, and other industry projects. Prior to working for Meridian Agriculture, I worked for Agriculture Victoria as a farm business economist. And one of the major things I did there was produce the Livestock Farm Monitor Report, which is a financial and benchmarking snapshot of the livestock industries in Victoria. And before that, spent about 8 years as a rural financial counsellor. So I've spent probably about the last 15 years sitting around the kitchen table talking with farm families about farm finance and also farm philosophy. One of the things I've been involved in recently is the Young Farmer Business Boot Camps with Agriculture Victoria. So these have been run around the state for the last couple of years now, and encouraging young farmers to come along and learn a little bit more about the financial and business side of farming. So one of the things I really enjoy about the boot camps is the ability to motivate young farmers to think about financial and business side of farming, and I suppose to demystify the financial side of it. So it's something that I think a lot of farmers are a bit scared about. So it's about demystifying it, and as you get further understanding, realising that it's not as scary as maybe you first thought. I also really enjoy being challenged by the discussions from the group. So they challenge me, they take me to task on stuff, and that's really interesting for me. But also I enjoy hearing the stories of the individual farmers and their backgrounds and their aims and aspirations and that sort of stuff. So that's particularly enjoyable for me. I suppose a couple of little points of advice for young farmers who are thinking about coming along or wanting to understand their business a bit better is that, I think it's important to really view and value the time that you spend working on the business. As much as you value the time you spend working in the business. So when I talk about working on the business, I mean, understanding the financial performance, thinking about, your financials, your back office stuff, your bank, your accountant, those sort of relationships, and that's really important and valuable time spent, as much as it is, spent sitting on the tractor or out crutching some sheep or whatever that happens to be. I think the other important thing is to understand that farm businesses are very complex, and that, it does take a lot of time to get your head around them, but, it can be pulled apart and understood a little bit better if you acknowledge that they are complex businesses. But the bottom line is that farming can be very profitable, and it can be a really rewarding and encouraging career. So I encourage people to come along and learn a bit more about their businesses.